So, off we go. Another trip, another adventure. Finally got to the river in Gießen, Lahn. All my stuff. Before I unpack my stuff, I want to say something about this Decathlon kayak. I really admire how Decathlon is designing their products, and I mean for real. It's just not so easy to design this kind of thing with the user experience in mind. And I mean, look at this bag. They made this bag so big that I can pack almost all my stuff here, except the camping stuff. So for a one day trip, it's so easy to just pack everything you need. Like here, rescue bag, some water, pump, everything, knife, all the lines, life vest, all is here with no problem. And that's the thing that you need to really think about consciously when you design the product. So big shout out to Decathlon for making those decisions properly and right. So here we start. River Lahn again, this time in Gießen, city center. We're gonna swim, I'm gonna swim up to Wetzlar today, and later on probably I'm gonna do some camping there. Original plan was different. Plan to do the last kilometers of River Lahn up to Koblenz. However, it wasn't really reasonable and safe due to bad weather conditions today that is forecasted, including thunders near Koblenz. So thunders and kayaking is not that good. Literally you're not allowed to swim on a kayak during thunderstorm. So I said, okay, if this really happens, so far it's sunny, if this really happens, it will be much more safe to do the trip from Gießen to Wetzlar. There's a camping place in Wetzlar. I don't know if I'm gonna sleep there really. Again, depends on the weather. If yes, I have booked already a spot in the Wetzlar camping place, and then tomorrow I'm gonna swim a little bit more, maybe to Greveneck, the place where, sorry, not Greveneck, to Solms, the place where we started last time with Kirill. So soon I will have all the run level covered. Why Gießen to Wetzlar is interesting? Because I've never been between Gießen and Wetzlar so far. This is gonna be my first time. And near Dutenhofensee, there was really nice and wild part of the River Lahn, and this is what I want to see today. It's not really possible to do when I do those short trips, 1 or 2 hours a day. So this is the day today when I'm gonna experience the wild part of River Lahn with my eyes, and later on let's see what's gonna happen. Bye bye Gießen. That's also the beauty of canoeing or kayaking near the cities. You can see things that no one ever sees, that who doesn't swim on the river, at least from the side, that no one ever sees. I think there's some sort of garbage collector here or something. Oh, anyway, let's go further. This here, as you see, the river is very narrow now because it goes to this wilder part of the river that I mentioned. Not a river is fine because the stream is much faster, you don't have to paddle that much. And we're gonna reach soon the place where part of this water from River Lahn goes to Dutenhofen See. This here no longer looking wild, straight like someone just drew it on the map, which probably was the case. Looks like a canal more than a river here. Nice, was worth it. Really nice. Here's that interesting place. When I planned the trip from Gießen to Dutenhofen in the winter, I know from Canoa app that there is no official exit. But on the map, it looked like here there should be something that could work as an exit. Why it's so important here? Because on this bridge, if you manage to go there, right somewhere there's a train station. So theoretically I could do this trip without camping or option for camping in the winter and still manage to go back home in the same day. There was one exit, something that looked like exit before me in the kilometer 1 mark, and right after this there was another one on the left bank of the river. However, this was the one that looked like something that I could use as an exit. However, it doesn't look very good because there is no path. There is some pathway. It looks like it's used by animals, not humans. So I don't think I'm gonna do it another time in the winter because it ain't looking good. No, doesn't look very good. So vamos. There is something here though I might use. Again, I have to check it, and I'm on foot. I have to come here by car and see how this looks like from the other side. I mean from the land side. Maybe it could be an exit. Again, vamos. Weather gets super nice, although I'm also super quick for some reason. I don't know. I always look at Canoa estimations and it looks like I'm much quicker than Canoa says. According to Canoa, I was supposed to be in Wetzlar around, I don't remember, 18 or something. But I'm already kind of in Wetzlar. I'm already reaching the place where I usually start 2-hour trip, which means if I don't make any breaks, and I have to do one, I would be at 15 in Wetzlar. By the way, look at how beautiful it is here. This is the place where it's just about reaching the Mühle. So this water is very calm and looks more like a lake. So anyway, if I'm gonna reach Wetzlar around 16, I don't think it makes any sense to do a camping overnight. I would just go home probably. But if I don't, then camping is still an option. Good thing about doing kayaking trip, some people may ask, what's so fascinating about it? You just paddle, right? It's kind of like fishing. You don't do it for some super nice adventures unless you do some wild water kayaking. But this kind of kayaking is more about joy of doing whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want, especially if you have inflatable kayak like this Decathlon Intuit. You can just go, pack your stuff to the bag, use train to go to the river, paddle a little bit, how much you want, and you can literally anytime you want just pack your stuff back and go home. Call someone to pick you up from the river, or use bus, use some trains. And that's the beauty. Total freedom, true freedom. You do whatever you want. You don't have to do anything. There is no schedule. Especially there's no schedule if you don't use those organized trips, organized canoe trips. There is no schedule. Just wake up whenever you want, go through a train, go to the spot, unpack your stuff, and paddle for how many hours you want, and then go home. This is what I like about it. True freedom. Reaching first lock and reaching the first break. Reaching Vestlar, meaning it took me 4.5 hours to get here with a longer break, which means Canoa is pretty much exact with those estimations that they do. Because Canoa said 3 hours 40 minutes. I had a longer break. I had some breaks to record some stuff, and meaning it's pretty exact. Also meaning I have absolutely no will or wish to get to this camping place, which I'm now just passing by. I don't want to spend the night here anymore. I'm tired. Weather is getting worse and worse every minute. So my plan is now to go to Vestlar, make some nice photo from this waterfall, and end this trip like it is. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let's see each other next time. no canoe trip. There would be no canoe trip if there wouldn't be wind and rain. Because every single time when I go for a canoe trip, and I have some plans about it, longer than 2 hours, it has to be rainy and windy. And of course the wind has to blow exactly in my face. Why, Shimon? We all know why.